Yeah. So I'm sitting here editing and doing my screen records and stuff, and I'm coming across a Ladyfame post, and she's going in on her daughter again, saying that her daughter's using her as a storyline. Storylines are for TV. This is real life. There is no storyline. She said something like Cash went live and was speaking on her life when she was 10 years old. So it's like, are you upset that she had a terrible childhood? Are you upset you provided her with a terrible childhood? You speak on her life now. Oh, she's moving from hotel to hotel. She don't have stability now because you didn't have stability with her growing up. Think about it. How many children do you have? How many of the fathers are still in the life? I heard one of your children allegedly was SA'd by the father, right? Not only that, but then your other child, Cash, was supposedly a 304 as a young minor. Huh? Like how many children you're failing your children and blaming it on the children. You're blaming your failures on your kids, but it's like that is all actions of what the fuck you did though. You get what I'm saying, y'all? You talk about her not having stability. How many times have we seen you in and out of other people's houses and then arguing with the people who couch you and your kids is sleeping on? You just got in your apartment, what, like a month ago or something like that? Before that, you was on somebody's couch for like a year. You and your kids was in somebody else's house for like over a year, I think. So it's like the audacity of you. It's really insane to me. The vile that she had for this girl, me watching her make my stomach hurt. Something about Lady Fang made me sick, like literally. I know a lot of y'all be like, oh, nobody can have that power over me, da da da. Girl, I only click on her lives when I click. Like that's the only time I see her if I click on something. And it's like not one time did I ever just sit there and enjoy an entire live from her. Like, oh my gosh, she's just so funny and so great. It's giving more Nene Leaks, like so nasty and so rude, so nasty and so rude. So you're talking about oh how Cash is on here telling her story about when she was 10 years old and then getting gifts. So now she's no, no matter what she's talking about, her supporters are going to send her gifts. It's just really sick, man. It's just like I just don't understand how she don't see that all of her actions led to this. Your daughter don't have a stable environment now because she was never taught to have one because you didn't supply her with one. You want her to care so much about her child and get custody of her child, right? When she lost custody because of you lost custody of her. You lost custody of her, and then she lost custody of her daughter. Generational curses, generational cycles. No, like, let's look at the facts here. Your chipped tooth, you took out a couple of her teeth. It's just like I don't know if it's because she's the one that looked the most like you that you hate her the most. I really don't get it, y'all. But at this point, I feel like I just might stop posting. I just might stop posting her because I feel like she get a little bit of attention and she start to get like the main character syndrome. She start feeling like Beyonce once she get over 100 viewers, and it's only during the time she getting into it with her kids. So it's like you're gonna drag it out so you can keep these views. But like I said, the views are a bunch of kids. Or I feel like it's a lot of people with mental illness. If you caught the video from my membership, I just watched a video from somebody that looked like they was on the spectrum saying they was proud of E. Kane. For what? For what? As long as Chris is in the picture, there's nothing to be proud of her for. Oh well. Oh well. E. Kane is a terrible influence on the black community and the black girls. And y'all just gonna eat her and that BBL up. No matter how many times Chris come by and throw her in between the washer and the dryer. But she's such a good mom. You know her kids in the house, right? You know they can hear everything that's going on, right? But she a good mom though. They can hear it and they can see it. It's gotten to the point where the son don't even want to let his father in the house. Let him stay outside. It's the daughter that still have like the rainbows and butterfly mentality. So she's just hoping mommy and daddy can work it out. But her son is old enough to know better. If her son is old enough to know to keep that motherfucking door locked and keep his father outside so they can stay inside safe and happy, but y'all don't see a problem with that. She's such a great mom. The internet is delusional. I just don't understand it. It's like as long as y'all get a laugh, y'all don't care who making y'all laugh. As long as y'all get a little kiki in there, it could be the devil himself on stage at a comedy show. Y'all gonna pull up as long as y'all get a little laugh. It's insane to me, honestly. And I feel like fame is the devil. When I look at her, I see nothing but wickedness. I see nothing but envy and jealousy. I see nothing but gluttony for attention. It's just everything about her is just like the seven deadly sins. Nothing about her is pure and genuine and sweet. We heard about her holding cash down and knocking her teeth out allegedly. Why do she still have supporters? Why are y'all still clicking on that live? I don't get it. I don't get it. And at this point, her behavior excuses Cashmere. Every time Lady Fame go live, it take away from whatever bumminess or brokenness or whatever y'all want to put Cashmere down for. Once Lady Fame stop talking, it stops being Cashmere's fault, and we all see that it stems from the mother. She is exactly like her daughter. Girl, you're going live every day talking about people with bad skin and chipped teeth. You was just in somebody else's house. You just got in your house. You was just in somebody else's house. You just got you and your kids in an apartment. It's like the what is it? The pot calling the kettle black. It's just like the audacity of this lady to keep opening that nasty mouth to call her daughter nasty, but she the spitting image of you. She is only what you taught her. So that means you ain't teach her nothing. You failed her. You failed her. And I don't know if you're so mad and embarrassed that now she out here in the public. Your failure is out here for everybody to see. I don't get what it is. I don't get it. But you're not no better than her. She was just on here talking about how she had a $1,500 wig. All her wigs are stiff and crunchy, and she still has wigs at her house. I bet you do. I bet you gonna clean the motherfuckers up, and we gonna see her in a bust down in about 2 weeks or a week or so. Watch. She ain't trashing wigs because she's gonna wear them because she's a bum too. Let's be real. That's the only reason you still got the wigs because you're gonna wear them too, as crunchy as they are. You're gonna run them things under some hot water, and then you're gonna put it on your head. She's talking about she'll take her skinny individuals over that $1,500 wig, and that's fine. Whatever you like is fine. But they so skinny, you can't put if the individuals is 150, you can't put in five to make it look like a decent hairstyle. You can't add extra $3.50. But your daughter's the bum. But you walking around here with boneless braids. You can't put in $3.50 more cent to get your hairstyle together, get your appearance together. Get some witch hazel, rub that face down every day, some astringent, wipe that face down every day, a clean warm rag every day, wipe that face, you know, Listerine, floss, them teeth. How about you go get the because I'm looking at it now, the tooth is cracked. It's been cracked since you've been on our screens, TV screen, whatever. You ain't get your tooth fixed once, not once. At least Cashmere took the effort to get her caps and her veneers and whatever. We've seen her try and get her teeth done multiple times. You've never tried to get your tooth fixed. So it's like you're a bigger bum. You're a bigger bum because you're an adult. You have more experience. You have more children. You lost custody of your kid too. When you lost custody of Cash, did you go get her back? I bet you didn't. You didn't go get Cash back. It's just she's so frustrating, you know. She's so frustrating because she sit here with all the confidence in the world, being a hypocrite. I wish I was that delusional. Like I strive to be that delusional. I bet. What do they say? Ignorance is bliss. You know, ignorance is bliss. And I'm not sure. I really do think she has mental illness, yo. Because there's no way somebody just come online with that much hate for their child and there's no mental illness involved. Like there's no way a sane mother would do that. She lost custody of Cash. Cash lost custody of her child. Kashmir don't have a stable home environment. She can't keep an apartment, but neither can you. Your skin is bad. Her skin is bad. Her teeth are chipped and rotten. Your teeth are chipped and rotten. Are we not getting? We not? Is it clicking for y'all? Is it clicking yet? How they're the same person you on live every day talking about your child because that's your only storyline, even though you're not on TV, but you're trying to be. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. This lady really irked my spirit. How she come on here with all this confidence speaking on a child that she raised, right? Imagine a piece of shit being mad at the next piece of shit stinking. Y'all both pieces of shit. How dare you? Why? You think she smell a little bit more than you? No, because you're older. You should know better. You have more life experience. You have more kids. Oh, what's that? One of your kids was SA by their father. The other one you lost custody of, and she was a 304 in the street, and then she lost custody of her daughter. Oh, what happened with all your sons being gang members and one of your daughters being a stud? What's that? You failed all your children. What was that? I couldn't hear you. Speak louder. Huh? But the only one you speak on a daily basis is Cash. Why? You want to say she's your storyline? No, she's yours. She's yours. Because nobody would care about you if you weren't her mother. Nobody would care. You wouldn't have the fan base that you do now. So if you stop talking about your daughter, you're really gonna fall into the abyss and the darkness, and nobody will ever check for you again. So the only way you can make sure you feed that clout demon inside your soul is to keep coming on here and degrading your children, making yourself look a fool. She on here right now eating candy. It's the AM. That's why your teeth rotting. You eating candy. Come on now. And now you want to talk about how your daughter is up in the morning smoking blunts and drinking liquor. Well, what are you doing? I don't see you up eating an apple. You smoking blunts and eating candy. Where's your orange? Where's your banana? Why aren't you cooking breakfast for your children? Exactly, because you're no better. You're just as much of a degenerate as your child. A degenerate raised a degenerate. Oh, wow. Surprise, surprise. Who's shocked by that one? Nobody. No fucking body. Honestly. If this woman got, if she, let me stop. Let me stop. But if she was to be no longer from this day on, nobody would probably be affected. I'm sure her children won't care that much. They probably just gonna be upset they got to pay for the funeral because I'm sure she don't have life insurance. She's a degenerate bum who just got her first apartment, and who knows how long. But you want to judge your daughter, so you don't even have a stable environment for you and your kids. You lost custody of your kids, but your daughter wrong for doing the same thing. She's doing what you taught her. You were the example. She's doing what you showed her, and that's the part I feel like she's not getting. That's the part she's not understanding. That she played a role in it too, and she continues to play a role in it. You were her first example, and you're also her first hater, right? So because you never took the chance to get yourself together, why do she? My mother don't get herself together. Why do I? She's been living this long with all of these kids and blah blah blah. So why do I? Your kids could be looking at it like that. You're their first example, and you're also their first hater. Like we supposed to be looking up to you and following your example, but we in somebody else's house with no car and bad skin and dirty clothes and no food, and all of my siblings are gang members, and it could just go on and on and on. Tell me where I'm lying, because I'm not. I might tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. I just hate watching a bum call other people bums. Like have some coof about yourself. It's just sick, yo. This shit's sick. She been on here an hour talking about Cashmere straight for an hour. For an hour. I haven't been online talking about anybody, one specific person, for an hour straight. I've never done that. That don't give obsessed to y'all. Even as a blogger, this is something I get paid to do. I've never come on here and spoken about one specific person for over an hour for days straight. That's obsessed. That's literally what obsessed is. But like I said, she knows nobody would give a fuck about her unless she was speaking on that girl. It's just sick. And I don't know. I'm really to the point in my life where I'm just over promoting this toxic shit. Like at this point, I feel like I don't know, like I'm feeding y'all poison type shit. So at this point, I don't know. I feel like I'm done with E Kane. I'm done. I think I'm done with Fame. Like I might speak on Cash still, but Fame is just like you get that lady any sort of attention, she feel like she Beyonce or something, and now she feel like what she's doing is justified. You talking about coming on here talking about your daughter like that? You lost custody of her, right? She was emancipated, right? So she's not your daughter if she was emancipated. You keep calling her your daughter. She's not, right? You kicked her out your house when she was 14. You kicked her out. She got emancipated. That's not your child. That's not your daughter. She might be a child. That's not your daughter. You didn't want her. You kicked her out. Remember? She was 10 to 14 years old on the strip being a 304, and you treated her like she was a grown woman instead of a child who needed help. Y'all not seeing like you don't see what's wrong here? Y'all not seeing it? But I'm off here because I got 4 people and 0 likes. Bye y'all.